guys want to get some cheap NBA Live mobile coins to get the new 90 overall players? Check out Express only for cheap and safe NBA Live mobile coins and use my code WAYNE for 10% off. Hey, what's up guys, it's IDW here. We're back with another NBA Live mobile video. So, maybe you already know this, or maybe you watched my recent video and heard about this. So, on my last video I talked about how EA is taking over the auction house, and in this video we are going to talk about how to fight back. Not like really like fighting back, but just just try to get as much profit for your cards as possible, and the reasons why your card doesn't show in the auction house. So I found this in nbalivemobile.gg, and my league is like me and my league is still talking about the new auction house, like how does it work and everything else. So definitely subscribe down below if you want more informations about the new auction house and how does it work. So I'm gonna read the whole thing, like the whole paragraph, and I'm just gonna confirm, like talk about it afterwards. So let's go ahead and read the whole thing. Did a research, like he did a research. Lower the lower the overall is, the cap is less. So it goes like this. So the cap means, well, it explains what does a cap mean down below. So I'm just gonna read the whole thing. So, well, a cap means, like, for example, for 92 overall, the cap is 7 mil. So if you post a card for 8 mil, it's not going to be on the auction house. If you post a card for 7 mil, they're going to bid that card. If you post a card for 6 mil, it's going to be shown in the auction house. And if you post a card for under 5 mil or something, it's gonna get sold right away because EA spotter is always ready to snipe those players. So for 92 overall, the cap is 7 mil. A 91 overall, the cap is 5 mil. For 90 overall, the cap is 2.5 mil. But now we still don't know the 80, we still don't know what's the cap for 89 and 88 yet. So I am definitely going to bring you the information when I found out about the other caps for other players. So particularly, you can go on the auction house and see bunch of players that got bidded for the same price. What EA Bot currently does is automatically bids all of the players in the cap range. So if you overprice it, it will not sell. If you post it in a capped range, a bot will bid on it. Like, he currently don't know cap for other ratings, as caps are different for different promos. For example, a cap on a 87 overall out of position cap, like Draymond Green, is 5 mil. So for example, like, the Fire and Ice players, the Masters, the 91 overall Ben Simmons, and the 91 overall Allen Iverson. I do not think that those two cards is going to drop down to 5 mil. But as you can see, the caps are different for different promos. So it's going to be hard to figure out all the caps for different promos, but me and my league and the other persons who worries about, like, who want to help other people out, is definitely doing the research, and I'm still doing the research as well. So maybe you watched my earlier video. I posted 1 gold players for 101 coins, and I just checked earlier, it's still there. Like nobody have bought it yet. I do not know why. But at this point that it proves all the barters does not work anymore. So I mean that's a good thing because we can buy the players for cheaper now. But it's also a bad thing because we cannot make any coins out of it. So let's scroll it all over. So this is another person. He said this. So his best understanding of this moment, like on this situation, is you need to post a card below the cap. The cap is not clear right now, but let's say for 90 overall card, it is 2 mil. So if you do not know the cap, I mean the cap is listed over here, but it's not really for sure. EA might move the cap higher or lower. So it definitely depends on them, and we do not know any news about it. And as you can see for number 2, so if you post a 90 overall card over 2 mil, so it's above the cap, it will not post it, like you cannot find it on the auction house, but you can only see it in your own, like the second one. It says like my auctions, like you can see it over, like you can see it there, but it will not get sold. So for number 3 is if you post it under 2 mil. So if you post it under the cap, it will be on the auction house, like you can find it on the auction house. So he posted a gold for 20k. It did not appear in the auction house. And then he posted a gold for 2k and it sold in 5 minutes. So it's really interesting, and it's kind of hard to find the patterns in in the auction house, but we're still trying to find out what's the how does this work. So as you can see, number 4, trials and errors is the way you figure out the caps for each overall. So he posted a bunch of 78 overall cards from 9,999 coins to 15k. Still not appearance. So I have to post it for lower. So as you can see, a 78 gold, maybe their price have dropped for a lot, but it's really hard to find out what the cap is for all the overalls in every single promo. And the last one is the cards you see on the auction house right now were posted before the cap was instituted. So maybe you can find some card that's above the cap, but it already appeared before EA put this into the game. And as I said, EA has the full control of the auction house. So that's one of the reasons that all the coin sellers raised their price up to pretty high. So I'll definitely bring more information about the new auction house and how does it work. So definitely subscribe down below so you will not miss out on those all my other informations, and hit a big thumb up if you think this video is helpful, and I'll see you guys back next time. Peace.